Hi friends, I have something so special to share with you today. Come along. This beautiful creation is the dream, the passion, and the vision of a man named Ken Landon right here in San Angelo, Texas, the beginning of West Texas. He had a passion for water lilies and he turned it into this. Claude Monet put his water lilies on canvas, but Ken Landon put them in their natural habitat of beautiful pools, beautiful surroundings. And today we're going to go down there and take a look at all the different collections that he has amassed throughout his career here at the Parks Department in San Angelo. Just look at the size of those big ones. It's so awesome how they have their little ridges up on the sides too. This water lily collection has some water lilies from all over the world that in some places have actually become extinct. There's a Zanzibar water lily, which I'm going to try and find and film. And there's also some Egyptian water lilies that had gone extinct in Egypt, but Ken got his hands on a few and started propagating and reseeding them and had them sent back to their native land and replaced in the Nile River so that they could grow there once again. Now there's a lot of fencing up around this because of predators. There's all kinds of animals that would come and eat the tender leaves, and turtles. Some of these actually were growing in the Concho River here in San Angelo, but red-eared sliders, when they got introduced to the river, they just munch on these like it's a delicious salad bar. So they have had to move some of these here into the garden, the water lily garden, and preserve them from predators. And that's what a lot of the fencing is for as well. Look at even the cute little footbridge as it crosses over the water features. But what really struck me as I looked up and saw this, I had a memory here on this one little walkway when I was in Girl Scouts and I was a brownie. And this had to have been about 1968, 1970. We had a big ceremony when you went from being, from going from a brownie to a full-fledged Girl Scout. And it was called bridging over. You were bridging over from being a brownie to a Girl Scout. And I walked across that bridge as a brownie on this side and a Girl Scout on the other. Special memory from my childhood right here in San Angelo, Texas. And it's kind of funny here, I brought you down to show you the gardens, but when I saw that walkway, I was like, oh my gosh, that's where I bridged over from brownie to Girl Scout. A little corny, I know, but you know how special childhood memories are. Now, I could be wrong because there's not a sign back here, but on one of the websites what I read, the Zanzibars are the water lily where most of the colors come from. And there was another entry that said something to the effect of it being in the back corner of the water lily garden, and that's where I am now, and I'm seeing this brilliant like fuchsia, and I have a feeling that this is the Zanzibar. Whether it is or whether it isn't, it's gorgeous and I'm enjoying it and making sure y'all do too. So its lily pads are pretty much all purple as opposed to the green and the variegated ones we enjoyed earlier. Oh my God, it's so pretty. And in this morning light, gorgeous. They must be doing something with this one. Probably starting to divide it and had to let it dry out a little bit first. Ken Landon, if you'll go to the International Water Lily website, he's got some videos posted, being such an expert on water lilies, about how to divide them, to share and to propagate, and how to collect their seeds. And there's one upside down that he must be about to work on today. I wanted to get over here to this white bloom. I can't tell if the white bloom's from one of those great big ones or if it's just, I don't know. But it's huge and it's gorgeous. Oh, look at that bloom. Look at those lily pads. They're, what, a good 3 feet across. They're called the Victoria, and they're from the Amazon. Can you imagine just floating down the Amazon and coming across these out in the wild? That would just freak me out. So lovely, the sounds of the water and the different pools they have. Oh my God, sorry, that was just a dragonfly landing on me and I totally lost it and freaked out. But anyway, so pretty. There's some big ones up in that one pool up there too. Oh my gosh, I'm totally fangirl geeking out on this, but it's just gorgeous. Everyone should, especially every gardener, should get out here to San Angelo and see this gorgeous, gorgeous site. Look how tall some of those, the blooms go up so tall before they open. Oh my gosh, I want to see all these open. This is the spider lily-ish looking one. I know that's not its name, but I showed it from afar a while ago and now I'm up closer. It's gorgeous. This place in just the last few seconds is just coming alive with color. I'm just like totally geeking out right now because all of these, just since we got here, are starting to open. I guess because the sun's really, you know, getting up now. But oh my gosh, look at all the colors. This is like so gorgeous. Look at the yellow. Oh my God, this is way too cool. The pools are just like coming alive with palettes of colors. Isn't that beautiful? Look at this one. Just down street level, so to speak, with these beautiful ones that were not open early this morning and now are just buzzing with bees and awesomeness. Oh gosh, this is so pretty. Look at those gorgeous blooms. And the smell, it's not overwhelming by any means. If you're standing just in the right place at the right time, you'll get a little waft of just an exotic, not really floral, but definitely a fragrance, and it's heavenly, just absolutely heavenly creations. Look at that, that's like a brand new baby one. You can tell it's going to have its edges and it hasn't quite opened up, and then this one's fairly new because it's still real crinkly. It hasn't, you know, gotten big enough to smooth all that middle part out yet. But the baby one, oh my gosh. You're going to be a big... I wonder if it'll just move the other ones out of the way when it opens up big. Look, these people came to film too. I'm surprised this whole place isn't crawling with photographers. I know it's here like all the time, but it's just so much to see and it's so gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I see another little baby one. Oh my God, they're so cool. These are the big Victorias. That's that flower I filmed earlier, but I feel like it's more open now. The center of it's real dark pink. Aren't those amazing? Look at that baby one, it's so cute. There's a flower right next to the baby one, you see that? It hasn't opened. That's what Ray and I were just talking about. We don't know if these open and close, or once they open, they just stay open. I mean, we know that all these little ones down here started opening just since we've been here. And that other pond where they're open, but you know, is that just do they close at night? I don't know. I have to research that to know the answers. My Girl Scout bridge from further away. So as promised, we went off and ate breakfast and came back to find way more flowers open. These are those tall purple ones that were completely closed up. As Ray said, they looked like tulips closed up. And now they're open and brilliant. Of course, the sun's higher in the sky, so their colors aren't quite as deep as they were early this morning. But the whole garden just came alive with lots of colors as everything opened. Well, maybe not everything, I shouldn't say that. There are still some that are closed. These are those really tall ones that we were looking at earlier. Look how purple and how far above the water they go up before they open. This is awesome. This one's very slow to open. It hasn't quite opened this later morning now, but look at that, how beautiful it is. This is the one with the gorgeous variegated pads. The big Victoria flower open even more. I don't know if the film can catch it or not, but it's as cream white as it is. The center still has a pink, almost fuchsia shading to it. So majestic. And really, like, how many bees can you fit down in one lotus flower? Lots of little fishes. I don't know if y'all can see them or not. Just little fishes, probably munching and keeping things clean without destroying the pads. It's as close as I can get. I don't know if y'all see them, but cute little minnowy fishes in there. So this is the star-shaped lotus flower that is the sacred blue lily of the Nile, the one the Egyptian diplomat came to see and you know, petitioned to take back. Not this particular one, but for kin to make you know, propagate it and get it growing back again in the Nile. It's beautiful. It's got the slender little petals, definitely a star-shaped. Not catching too much fragrance from this one, but that's it. That's the sacred tropical lily of the Nile. Rhapsody in white. Rhapsody in blue. It's so awesome. This place feeds my soul. Finding peace in a water lily garden. Rosy morn, attraction, lavalette pink. Oh my gosh, that's the palest pink one. Look at that. It looks white on the camera, but here in person it's a very pale pink. Oh my God, I can't get enough of this. Each one displayed with their name. Texas Dawn. Perry's Red Dwarf. Look at the little one. Oh, you guys, I appreciate y'all letting me share this with you, because I'm just enjoying this space in this world. Oh my gosh, look at the one over there that looks very spider lily-ish looking. I'll get that one closer up in a minute. Oh my God, this is gorgeous. Thank you guys so much for joining us today with this beautiful water lily collection. I hope I've inspired you to maybe come check it out sometime. San Angelo, Texas, the International Water Lily Collection.